I have 4 days left till I report to ICE for my deportation. I got a letter in the mail from ICE to come in on June 5th to remove my ankle monitor. They randomly called me in 2 days before to come in for a case interview. I complied, and as soon as I went in, they handcuffed me, threw me against the wall, grabbed all my stuff from my pockets, threw it on the floor, and they put all my stuff in a bag. They told me I have no appeals pending, my case is over, and I'm being deported. However, I did remind them that I was under the Pe0ple case. They left me in handcuffs for about an hour to verify if that was true. After confirmation, they told me to come back on the 12th, which is in 4 days. The past few days, it has been really stressful. I recently found out that my wife is pregnant. And amidst all the craziness and the chaos, I gotta say this is good news. But then I start thinking, I won't be there for my wife. I won't be there to hold my baby when he or she is born. So when I think about stuff like that, it really makes me sad. My new family is being torn apart before it has even had a chance to begin. We will be calling the governor's office tomorrow, emailing them, calling them, commenting on their page. I really thank you guys that have been supporting me and my wife since day one. But I know regardless of what happens, I know it's gonna be alright.
I know that we've all become desensitized to the fact that ICE is taking people off of the street, but there is a hardworking Mexican man that sells flowers next to my house. Come rain or come shine, in the 90-degree heat or when it's pouring, he is standing there selling flowers. Me and my mom always try to buy from him, and we haven't seen him in a few weeks. And there's really no way to know if he's being safe at home or if something happened to him. But ICE raided the Home Depot 2 minutes away from us, and the car wash. There's really no way to know. Happy 4th of July.
Who did he say he was getting rid of to make America safe again, and you guys voted for that? Don't tell me this is just about the bad guys. I know you've seen the footage in San Diego. These agents were decked out in full military gear, stormed into a restaurant, zip-tied the kitchen staff, and arrested the manager because they asked them for the warrant. Yeah, cooks and dishwashers zip-tied like they were dangerous felons. This is about intimidation, fear tactics, and state-sanctioned cruelty. You voted for this, not just the lies, not just the hate-filled speeches. You voted for armed raids, children crying, and families being torn apart in the middle of a workday. They're going into restaurants, construction sites, grocery stores, schools, the street. They are the menace to society. People are disappearing into custody. These are human beings. They are not criminals and they are not threats. These are hard-working people trying to survive and build better lives. Please don't be silent and do not look away. This is happening in our communities. It's real. And it's happening on our watch. Call it what it is. Cruel, racist, and inhumane.
If there's one question that been in people's mind is the fact that how would you actually believe that they were going to deport only the people they told you they were going to deport? How would you believe that they were going to find those people and get to deport them without them, deporting other people who are hardworking and looking for a way to survive in the country, doing legitimate jobs and, fending for their family, paying their taxes, just because they want to fulfill whatever thing they have promised. And now a lot of people keep asking this question, yet no answers. And these people who are getting deported right now, their families are freaking out to think that a lot of people voted for this. Well, guys, I've got some clips I've gathered for you guys. Let's go watch and I'll come back with a commentary. Credit to all creators on this video. Let's go watch.
Friends, we have some breaking news. Farm workers in California are going on strike starting today for the next 3 days, July 16th through the 18th. And here's why. Over 300 undocumented workers were arrested during ICE raids on cannabis farms. One man, just 57 years old, died from one of those raids falling from a greenhouse roof. This wasn't a union-led strike. This was grassroots, led by activist Flor Martinez Zaragoza. Farm workers are saying enough is enough. They're tired of being treated like they're disposable. Now they're asking us to help, you, by boycotting major grocery chains and standing in solidarity. Because the same people picking your food are being hunted, detained, and in some cases, killed. This is a strike for dignity. It's not about politics. It's about basic human rights. Let's not look away.
I don't know why I see a lot of people come online to really cry about these ICE raids, knowing fully well that a lot of their community members voted fully for this ICE raid. Take a look at the Asians. All this while they have said nothing concerning the ICE raid happening in other communities. None of them have come out to say a word. They're influencers, very calm about it. For them, it's not really their business, it's not really their problem, not their concern. They didn't ask anybody to get into any issue or come into the country illegally. Okay, for them, they feel it was perfect. They are perfect than any other person. They are better off. Okay, from everything I was seeing online, some of them always believe that these people are the reason why they are deporting them. Okay, they should have done it the legal way, they should have done it the same way we did it. So I don't see the reason why anybody's calling us to help. Okay, and that's why everybody was really surprised during the time all these white Latinos are getting deported or being picked up by ICE. People were really expecting the Asians to stand in solidarity with them, probably make videos, stand with them. You could literally see just few of them on the internet calling out their own peoples, like, after us, after these people, it might be us. Why don't we speak out? Sign all the memos going round and all that. Just sign anything. Try to stand in solidarity, or even just make a 1 minute video on your platform. But a lot of them prefer just to stay out of it. It's none of their business. To some of them, they believe they are not immigrants, right? Nothing concerns them with immigrants, so they are legal citizens and not immigrants. Okay, forgetting that somehow their great grandfather or their grandfather, or their parents came into the country probably illegally, and now they were able to be born in that country and got their legal stand in the country. So somehow this might just affect them one way or the other. If it doesn't affect them, it can affect somebody around them. They felt it was better off not even talking about it so that they don't put themselves in a bad book. Okay, and now that lots of them are getting deported, some people in their community are not getting deported and being part of the people targeted and all of that. You see a lot of them now coming on the internet to really talk about the deportation, especially people who are not getting deported coming out to say, you know what, I am actually at the verge of getting deported by ICE on so day. And why that is painful, okay, to really watch, especially for the man who was sharing how his wife will be deported. His wife is pregnant, and now he might end up not even seeing his wife all through the pregnancy stage and seeing the daughter when she's born, and that's really painful. Okay, I just feel so bad for him and every other person who is in one situation or the other with ICE, the farm workers, the construction people, just people from far and near who didn't vote for this, but in their find that era because their community members chose to vote against their own interest. And now they are now finding out without, these other people being the ones finding out. That's just the irony of this whole matter. If it was the people that voted that are actually going through this stuff, it would have been better. But somehow it is these other people that go through it more. It's quite unfortunate, right? But it is what it is. A lot of people have to pay the price, and I guess this is just it. Well, guys, I would love to hear what you all think about today's video. Let's have that conversation in the comment section. What you think, okay, in the comments, share with me. And please consider subscribing to my channel. If you have not already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button to be part of the family. I look forward to seeing you all on my next video. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. Don't forget to like as well. See you next time, guys. Bye.